Taking a live look across Colorado right now, from the high country to here in Denver to Greeley, a cooler day in store, but we are going to be watching for some storms that might be headed our way later today. Thanks so much for joining us at noon. I'm Anusha Roy, joined by our 9 News weather impact meteorologist Lauren Robinson. The cool down is just glorious.
It's delightful, isn't it? Yeah, so I was coming into work this morning. It's like, this is nice. I had my windows down.
Yes.
You didn't have to have the AC blasting.
Oh, I am here for it.
Yes, it is nice. Now, we do have some spotty showers that'll be coming in later today, but you know, we need the moisture. It could dampen your plans just a bit if you do have those outdoor plans today, but all in all, we'll take the moisture, right?
100%.
And the cooler weather. We could use a little refresher out there with all of that extreme heat we're still rebounding from. Right now, we're at 82 degrees at DIA. Most of the Front Range at Eastern Plains in the 80s, a little cooler down in Castle Rock, 78 there. The high country seeing those 60s and 70s right now, and then we're seeing those upper 80s out west, 89 right now out in Grand Junction. Now, as we take a look at our HD Doppler radar, we are still seeing these scattered showers start to really pop up and liven up across the high country. As they make their way eastward, we're seeing a storm over Colorado Springs and then one storm becoming a bit bigger just east of Colorado Springs. But we zoom in here to the northern portions of the high country where we are getting some light rain showers across areas like Red Feather Lakes into Estes Park, Winter Park, down through Georgetown, barely breaching into Evergreen. All of that will move its way eastward, so we will be watching for some scattered showers as we go through the rest of the afternoon and evening. Now, if you're planning the rest of your afternoon, those highs will be maxing out in the middle 80s. It's going to be below average for this time of year. Our seasonal high is closer to 91 degrees, but it is going to feel delightful out there. We're going to stay in the 80s all the way until around dinner time tonight. Now, coming up in my full 7-day forecast, we're going to talk more about those scattered storms today. We have some in the forecast for tomorrow and even going into the weekend. I'll have all of those details for you just ahead.
Lakewood police are still looking for the driver involved in a fatal hit-and-run crash from last week. This is the car police believe was involved. They tell us it's a gold or silver Chevy Impala with black trim on the side and a moonroof. The crash happened last Tuesday at 14th and Carr near Colfax and Wadsworth. Police say the driver hit a man walking while going east on 14th. He was taken to the hospital and later died. Lakewood police say his name was Donald Jones of Edgewater. If you know anything about this car, please call Lakewood police. We've also learned this morning that Democrats are planning to formally renominate President Biden in a virtual roll call vote next month. This would happen in August before the party's national convention. The plan was formally announced to Democratic National Committee members in a letter this morning. This is despite calls for more time to consider alternative nominees after the president's poor performance at the presidential debate. And the most recent call is from Representative Adam Schiff, who is running for Senate, now calling on Biden to drop out. Also new at noon, a new poll found that 2/3 of Democrats say that President Biden should be pulling his name from that race and that Democrats should be nominating someone else. The new survey comes from the AP and a University of Chicago research group. They found only about 3 in 10 Democrats are very confident that he has the mental capability to serve effectively as president. That is down slightly from 40% in February. The CDC is now sending a team of 9 to Colorado to help manage the bird flu outbreak. So far, Colorado has 5 confirmed infections. Our state health department says that all of the cases are in workers at a commercial egg-laying operation in northeast Colorado. The health department says it is still safe to eat properly handled and cooked poultry products. That bird flu outbreak is having a ripple effect as well. So far, the disease has led to the killing of 1.8 million chickens in the state. For one market in Wheat Ridge, that means a lot less product.
It's been hard to get eggs for about the last several weeks at least. We can't get our jumbo eggs like we want to.
The market is also paying more for the eggs it can get. They say for now they're absorbing that price hike and not passing it along to consumers. They do get their eggs from smaller suppliers who operate free-range farms. Larger suppliers have programs in place to get eggs from out of state if it's necessary. A Colorado couple allegedly defrauded the government of millions of dollars in COVID-19 relief funding. Online, Josh Leibold calls himself an investor, serial entrepreneur, life hacker, and inspirational speaker. He and his wife Magdalena received nearly $5 million in pandemic funding. A federal indictment, though, says instead of using that money to keep small businesses running, they were funding a lavish lifestyle. Investigators say the money went to a $1 million condo in Snowmass, a $30,000 $10,000 luxury vacation club, a Porsche, a Range Rover, and $25,000 for country club memberships.
Funding an opulent lifestyle is probably the worst thing that an individual who has defrauded the government could do, because it creates an absolute record of money spent.
If convicted, the couple could each face more than 20 years in prison. We did reach out to their legal team. They wrote the indictment is merely an accusation and will be addressed at the appropriate time. This morning, Sky 9 was over an SUV crash near 4th Avenue and Sable in Aurora. The SUV ended up rolling over an XL power transformer, then knocked out power for an apartment complex in that area. There wasn't a huge traffic impact, and the 3 people inside did not suffer any significant injuries. We still don't know what caused that accident. It has now been 2 years since the federal government revamped the nation's suicide and crisis hotline. Now it is an easy-to-remember number. 988 works pretty much just like 911. The Department of Health and Human Services says 988 counselors have now answered more than 10 million calls, texts, and chats since they launched on July 16th in 2022.